Welcome back, you fuckwits, to episode 9 of Erratic Symposium with me, Jordan, and my friend. You okay?
No, I'm
Hello?
not.
Oh
I'm not
no,
okay.
you're
Okay.
so not okay that you cannot introduce yourself anymore.
Yeah.
Are you fine? Oh,
No, I'm
shit.
not. Yeah, I'm just
Oh
kidding.
no.
Yeah, I'm Kodo, the other host. Or the only host, and Jordan is actually the co-host all along.
What? I thought this was a joint project. I thought I could trust you. You son of a bitch!
This actually the Kodo's show after all, from the first episode up to now.
So that's why I wasn't getting a fucking paycheck all this time. Son of a bitch. I'm gonna find you, and I'm
What?
gonna kick your ass, and I'm gonna burn your workplace to the ground.
Well, I actually don't have any money. No,
Oh.
this show doesn't earn shit.
But you do have a job, yes?
Yeah. About jobs. Yeah. So my working life has started, and your university life has started.
Yep.
And
So who does what first?
You do first. I say you go first. Or do you want me to go first?
Maybe you should go first.
Fine.
I don't know. Your working life sounds slightly more interesting.
No,
I
it's
guess.
not. I mean,
No, it sounds interesting in a tragic way.
tragic. Tragic
I don't know. You
way.
sound like you fucking hate your job.
Well, I really don't like my job. That's true. It's because it's boring. I mean, and well, you can say this job taught me not to be a cashier next time when I find job. Yeah.
What is your job anyway? Where are
Cashier.
you working at?
And it's supermarket. It's
Oh.
basically super safe.
Oof, ouch, ouch.
Okay.
That's
So for the audience who
shit.
doesn't know what is super safe, it's like something like a very big grocery stores for it contains everything that is for living, every living hardwares, the kitchen hardwares.
You mean all like the amenities, all the stuff people need to live?
Yeah.
and
And
shit.
but the super safe, it's that there are all those amenities and the goods they are just good enough to be used. They don't have any much qualities. Just good enough to be used.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's super safe, right?
I suppose.
You don't know?
Super safe more? Isn't super safe more or less just some cheap shit? Like there's a lot of stuff you can buy, and they're all really cheap, and they're all just there for like how useful it is. It's not there to make you feel good. Come on, you were in marketing, man. Utilitarian and hedonic value. That store was focusing on utilitarian products. Bam! This is how I got a distinction in my in marketing. I'm sorry, it was a joke.
Well, yeah, you can say they're just good enough to be used. Like, yeah, they can be used, but just they can be used. It's not like high quality or something.
It's not luxurious products or anything, right?
Yeah, it's not luxurious at all.
No,
They can be
Okay.
used, and I work in a supermarket that's equivalent to super safe. We sell stuff that can be used. That's
And has the work been kind to you?
workers.
Has
Wow.
the work in general,
How should I say?
like the entire environment and shit.
Okay, the environment I won't say is toxic. It's not toxic, like, but it does remind me of Agrisuko. Okay, Agrisuko is
Oh yeah, it's been a while since I've heard of that
yeah.
anime.
I watched that last year. Yeah, Agrisuko is the anime about workplace, and Agrisuko is the main character. She just gets all the shit thrown at her. Like her workplace is extremely toxic. And I don't like the show, but apparently people like it because they feel relatable to the character, the things she goes through in the workplace.
Mhm.
Yeah, so after I start working, it reminds me of Agrisuko sometimes.
Do you think you will like that anime now that you have
No.
learned?
No,
Okay.
I still don't
Okay,
like the
never mind.
anime.
Oof,
Yeah.
ouch, ouch.
I wouldn't say the work my colleagues, like the colleagues are Agrisuko tier bullshit, Agrisuko tier evil. I don't know if you watch Agrisuko, those like his her superiors are very abusive towards the workers. But it's not like that.
Yes.
It's not that bad. But I would say, but yeah, I can say annoying. I can say annoying.
So they're picking on the juniors then, in a sense.
Not so much. No, they don't pick on juniors. So I don't know how they treat the other colleagues, but how everyone treats me, I'm pretty clear. I can say, well, it doesn't matter. Like, if I did something wrong or I didn't do something wrong, at least as long as I'm involved, the blame will come on me first.
That's pretty sad.
Yeah, you can say sad, but I actually pretty fine with it because, well, from what I learned of, like, after watching Agretsuko, I say, hey, if this is what happens in every workplace, then maybe I should just don't get too mad about it. Like, maybe this is very commonplace in workplace, very common in workplace. So I should just calm down and not like get mad or something. So yeah, I just took all of it, and when I go home, I will forget all about them, which is good. By the time I got home every day.
Wait, so you're telling me you don't have any friends in that workplace at all?
Well, I do know all the characters. I don't know all the colleagues.
Oh, holy shit! What the fuck is this?
I don't know all the colleagues.
Is your life some sort of anime in and of itself? Everyone's a character. What the fuck?
Yeah. I don't know all the colleagues. I know their names at least, and I don't really know much about all my colleagues. Well, I know there's one guy. He's going to gym every day. He's new, just like me.
Oh.
He goes to gym every day, and he wants to go to gym in the morning. So he asks for night shift every day.
Oh, the night shift. Okay.
Yeah, because that in the morning he can go to gym. And
how long are your shifts again?
8 hours.
Like just 8 hours. And
okay,
yours
from
is
night,
the morning or after? Oh, the morning shift.
Yes, morning shift. I don't want night shift.
Oh.
Yeah. So.
Okay. Go on with your story about the guy.
I forgot what to say. Yeah, the guy, and yeah, he actually works out. So he is very muscular. Like when the first time like everybody sees him, they just jokes on how muscular he is. Like he's really big.
Ooh.
He's really big. He just goes like JoJo, like a guy, like a character from the early JoJo.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
like he's some big burly man, buff with
yeah, he's a buff man. He's just buff, and his job is carry stuff, so that suits him very well.
Yeah, I suppose he's a.
Yeah.
He carries all the produce and stuff, products.
Yeah, he carries
all the cardboard boxes and shit.
Cardboard boxes, the heavy stuff. We actually sell racks. We sell maybe sometimes some customers they buy in bulk for some reason. Maybe they are from restaurants. They want to buy supplies, and he just carries all the things.
What a He's a big guy. He is.
Yeah, it suits him very well. Like totally supermarket totally need more guys like him.
Oh shit. Yeah, not people like you, right? No, just kidding.
I'm a cashier.
You're the cashier.
Yeah, I don't know whether I actually, how do I say it? Like, I feel like I'm the only cashier guy. Because
where the fuck are the other cashier guys?
I don't know. Like, okay, there's two stories. The first floor and the ground floor and the first floor. I work at the first floor, and the first floor there are 3 cashiers. Used to be 4. Now 1 has quit. So yeah, there's 3 cashiers now, and I'm the only guy. So the other 2 are girls. And at the ground floor, at the ground floors, I take a glance, and all of the cashiers are girls.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're the you're the only guy.
Which feels really weird.
But shit. No, it must be good because you might be the one cashier point that is used the least. So you have the least fucking trouble.
What do you mean?
Now I'm just saying that under that stereotype that something about, I guess, like more people being, I guess, like preferring to work with like women when it comes to like the service industry and stuff, I guess.
Oh,
okay. I don't know, it's like a stereotype that I just made up in my head. I don't know whether or not it's real or not.
Oh, I heard cashier is a service job, and I actually really shouldn't do service job. I'm not very good at talking to people. I'm quiet.
I don't know, man. I've come to realize people like cashiers in Malaysia just don't talk. They don't. They just shut up. They just do work. They don't give a shit.
Well, I can tell you that in my experience in other countries, foreign countries, the cashiers are much nicer than the ones in Malaysia. That's why I can tell you my anecdotal experience.
Because they're decent human beings.
Oh, you're saying
just kidding. Whoa,
you're saying Malaysians aren't decent. But actually,
at the very least, Malaysians don't really have a culture where they are very interactive with like a culture.
We have Malaysia's cultures. It's just a mix of cultures from other place, and they all mix put into a blender.
I'm not even talking about racial cultures or anything like that. Maybe even just a service culture. We don't have a service culture.
What do you mean?
Culture.
What do you mean by a service culture?
Let's think of like other countries and stuff. Other countries have a more culture where people are more open to talking, are more open to interaction.
Well, that sounds like Western culture.
People don't really have it. They're more conservative, which is usually
Asian.
Asia is very conservative, so I suppose it makes sense for that to be the case, for them to be more conservative in how they interact.
But the thing is, I went to Japan like 6 times, and every time. So yeah, I went to Japan a lot of times, and the cashiers, they talk. They aren't quiet.
Because they're influenced by Western culture. You need to know the history of Japan as a whole. You need to know their.
I don't believe. Yeah? This is what I don't believe. I don't really believe it. I think it's just that. I think it's because just Japanese, they are very polite.
They're very polite. But politeness doesn't automatically translate to that, though. There has to be an underlying reason as to why they are polite. You need to look at the historical context of why that is the case, I guess.
Oh, okay. Hello. Yeah,
I'm here.
Yeah. Suddenly, I don't want to say next about my job. But it's really, really boring. Like, every morning is from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Ouch.
Yeah, and okay, I want to say the radios. I now hate the radios in my country.
The what radios? Now what?
Okay, the smart cat, they only play 2 channels. The English one and the Malay ones. And both channels sucks. They can play the same song within the same hour. Same hour.
Serious?
Yes, they can play the same song within the same hour. What the heck? Like, maybe the Malay ones, there isn't as much Malay songs. Maybe I can understand that. But the English ones, I totally cannot forgive. Like, America is such a big country, and there are so many stars in there. And you can only have these same few songs? I don't believe it.
Shit, yeah, that is true. Why don't they have more songs?
There's so many songs. America alone is a very big country. And I'm not counting Europe. I'm not even counting Europe. So why are there so few English songs? They are all the same English songs. And I have to listen to it every day, 8 hours.
Holy shit. That is so sad.
It's boring. It's really dull. Maybe I will hate pop songs for a while.
Oh, dude, I feel like if I were in your shoes, I would just pull out my phone and pull out headphones. But I'm under the impression that is not allowed. Yes, store policy.
We cashiers cannot carry. We cashiers cannot carry phones. We have to.
What the fuck?
Yeah, we have to put the phones in our drawers.
Whoa, what the fuck is this? Holy
Yeah,
shit.
it's a rule. Unless you are like the higher ranks, like the supervisors, they have phones. They carry their phones around.
Okay.
Yeah, but they use their phones for works because they have to take the phone calls and stuff. So yeah, they have to carry phones. While us, we cannot carry phones. So when we have nothing to do, basically dead, basically bored ourselves to death.
Fuck. Wait, you're not allowed to take out earphones until the end of your shift or some shit?
Yeah, or during the break, you can take your phones out.
What the fuck is this? Holy shit.
Cashier, I guess, is because cashier jobs.
Fuck,
Yeah.
I could die from that. I could just
But
die.
I'm fine with it actually. I'm fine with not using my phone. But the bigger problem is when there's emergency, it's basically dead. You know, because I cannot.
That's true. You're fucked.
If there's emergency, like maybe my parents got caught in an accident, I will not know until I got back home.
Holy shit.
Which is, well, that is not really good.
That is not an ideal situation.
Yeah, yes, I do understand that phones can distract people, but if there's emergency, yeah, not so good.
Yeah. You know, that's why there's so many depressed people, because fucking cashier jobs always take away your phones for 8 hours a fucking day. That's why so many people go and commit fucking suicide. What do you think?
Are you joking?
Don't take that. Yes, that was a joke. Don't take that fucking seriously, man. What the shit?
That was a weird.
I was saying that as
a weird joke.
Yeah. Jesus.
Okay, and how should I say next? Yeah, yesterday is the most boring working day yet.
What the fuck happened?
Because there is no customers, and
no customers at all.
There is customers, but very few. Like yesterday is Sunday. Yeah, it's there's supposed to be a lot, but surprisingly there is a lot.
A lot less.
A lot less than usual. And so yeah, there's no customers, and I was given job when you don't have, when there's no customers, you are given jobs. And I was given the same job from after the break, which is like 1:30 up until 6 p.m. I was doing the same things, which is putting the price labels on the spoons.
On the spoons?
Price labels on spoon. I will do that.
Spoons.
Yeah. Spoons, okay, forks and spoons, which is almost the same anyway.
For 5 hours?
Yeah.
What the fuck? I wanna
die. Yeah.
How did you not stab a fork into you?
It's just so boring. Yeah, it's so mundane and repetitive.
Jesus, how did you not scoop your eyeballs with a spoon by the end of it? How are you still alive? How am I talking to you? Are you a ghost? Because I cannot believe you did not commit suicide after that. Jesus.
I really hope there isn't anything as boring as that again.
There better not be. Because Jesus Christ.
It's just so boring that I say that let me walk around, please. I just go up and just walk around.
You to walk around?
Yeah, I walk around, but they just ask me, what are you doing? What are you doing? I just ignore them. I just continue to walk around. Go on like this.
I don't know why, but it's so funny. You're just walking and someone goes, hey, what the fuck are you doing? And you just walk past them. You're like, fuck it. It's not my job right now.
Yeah, because I'm not really good at Malay. I'm not really good at speaking Malay anyway. Yeah. And how should I say yes? Yeah, actually the job is... Actually, I'm fine with doing repetitive jobs for multiple hours if I have the headphones, if I have MP3 players. But I don't want to take that out. The rule says you cannot take out phones, but it never says anything on other electronic device. But I don't want to risk it.
Why don't you just ask someone about this?
No, I don't want, because I'm a cashier and I have to keep my ears on for the customers.
That's true.
Yeah, if the customers say, hey, yeah, where is the cashiers? And they shout and I didn't hear anything, and I'll be dead. I'll totally be dead. The higher ups should probably be mad. So I don't risk it. Yeah, and no, wait, there's another thing I want to say. Yeah, something about customers. When we say that the Asian cultures, they are conservative, that's the same thing applied to the customers. they don't say a thing.
Then you might as well bring out your MP3 player. No, just kidding. Just a joke. Don't do that.
Don't say a thing. And then the wrong is the blame is put on me again. And I was thinking that, well, the customers didn't say a thing. Why is it my fault?
Wait, blame for what?
For not paying attention to the customers. The customers they are standing at the counter waiting to pay. And if I didn't respond, the blame is put on me. And I was away. Sometimes I would be away.
Away?
Yeah. I had to maybe go leave the counter and clean up some stuff. And I didn't pay attention. I cannot pay attention to the counter.
I mean, I guess if that's the case, it shouldn't really be your fault because you may have been given another job to do.
Yeah, and
of course, you're not really able to multitask.
Yeah, and yeah, I should pay attention to the counter, but it's not like the back. I have to pay attention to the back and the front. Okay, like where maybe I'm looking at, let's say I'm arranging the items on the shelves, and the counter is behind me. I cannot. It's not like I will know the customers will come every time. I have to. Sometimes I have to concentrate on the shelves, and yeah. So sometimes maybe the customer has to wait for a bit, and yeah. Sometimes
okay.
Yeah, and then maybe I will just concentrate on the shelves, and then I get called. The high boss they just call me like, why don't you pay attention to the counter? And I was thinking, why don't the customer say something?
I guess. I mean, sure.
Yeah. And then, well, I say there's a silver lining to the job, actually.
And what would that be?
I can listen to finish an album every day. Because on the cars, I have an MP3 player.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so I can finish an album every day.
So what? You've been eating up all your albums? Like all this time?
I can replay the same album if I like it.
Holy shit!
No, but that's
big.
Oh, yeah, that's a good thing at least. At least the albums can save my life from the soulless radio. The radios they play the same things every day, and I have my MP3 player. If I don't have my MP3 players, I don't know how can I survive.
Oof! Ouch! Ow!
Yeah. And then I don't know whether I have anything to say.
Do you? I'm guessing there has been no crazy customer stories. Yes, there has been none of that. None of that.
You want some stories?
Those crazy customer stories that some cashiers used to have. Like, oh, there was this customer that was like a piece of shit, an entitled parent, or something of the sort. Do you have one? Or no?
Let me think first. Okay, there's one that they are like really horror stories or anything. It's just something a bit unusual. It will happen every now and then. Like I noticed there is one woman. She doesn't look like she wears bra. I suspect she doesn't wear bra. Like how
is it?
Like like how there's like even though she's wearing a t-shirt, but I can see some part of her boobs, which is like really weird. Chest. Yeah, okay. Some parts of her chest, and I was thinking like, wait, what is this? Is she an anime character? That's like something.
Whoa, what the fuck?
That's like something only appear in anime character. Like the shirts they cover and you can see a part of the chest, and it's like something from anime and like, wait, what? Did she? What am I looking at? Did she actually wear bra? Has she wearing a bra? This cannot be happen if you wear properly. Yeah, and I didn't pay much attention afterwards.
Is that literally the only story you have of a customer? Are you serious? That's it. Just you looking around going, that's very strange. Is she not wearing a bra? Am I a pervert for looking at her?
Well, I don't say. Well, I can see it because it's. I don't say I'm pervert. I just say. Yeah.
You could just say you were observational. You noticed and you were like, that's weird.
Well, I cannot.
But then you just went on your job.
Yeah, I cannot ever my eyes on that. I won't say I look at it because I'm a pervert. I say that it's so. It's something out of ordinary, so I will see it. I will inevitably see that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
I
anything
didn't
else?
go away. What the fuck?
Suddenly got your volume is very low.
Who do you want to beat the shit out of in your fucking work?
No one. No one.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, because every time I got home, I forget all the things.
Oh. I suppose it's pretty nice.
Oh shit. Oh no. I accidentally opened a game.
What the fuck? What happened? How? What game
I was clicking around my Steam games and it suddenly opened a game.
What have you done?
Running a game. Yeah, anyway. It's fine, I can close it in an instant. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, I wouldn't say there's any special stories. Like maybe there's always Malay and Chinese, and sometimes I mistreat someone as someone from other race. Like the guy is a Chinese, but I see him. The guy is a Chinese, but I talk to him. I speak to him in Malay.
Okay.
You know?
You spoke to him in Malay, but what? How did you make that mistake?
What? Hello.
Yeah. I asked, how did you make that mistake?
Because sometimes they don't look like Chinese or they don't look like Malays. That's why I speak to them in the language I was supposed to speak to. I was not supposed to speak to.
Oh.
Yeah, but it isn't really offensive or anything. Yeah. That's not really special either. Stories. Well, there isn't anything special, I guess. The customers, they are all normal. And yeah.
Nice.
Okay. I said I don't want to be a cashier next time. Yep. But I'm interested in doing a retail job at stores that I'm interested. Just not supermarket. There are three. Two stores I'm interested. The bookstores or the media stores. Because those things are stuff I'm really interested in. And I actually know shit about.
I wanna work in a game store. Yeah.
Yeah, that's I'm actually interested in that, and I know my shit on those things. Unlike supermarket where I don't know, I never seen the brush for the wok, for example. Like the customers they ask me, like, do you have the bamboo brush for the woks? And I was thinking, what? I never seen that before. My parents never use it. My uncles, my aunts never use it. I never see anybody use it. And he asked me where do we sell it, and I don't know what to say. I just say, well, let me ask my supervisors. This
and did your supervisor?
Of course, we sell it. We do sell it.
He or she gave an adequate answer to the question of the bamboo brush.
Yeah, like one of the higher ups, she told me that if I don't know anything, just throw all the problems at the higher ups. She literally said that. Throw all the problems at the higher ups. If there's something I cannot.
Oh, shit.
Okay. If there's something I cannot deal with.
What power is this?
Higher ups, and I'm a low tier cashier.
Yeah, low tier cashiers. Low tier.
Yeah. So if I work in a retail store, something like I'm like a bookstores and the media stores, I can remember the stuff more effectively, and I usually know the things people talk about. So yeah. No, I don't want working in a supermarket.
Okay.
Supermarkets,
Oh.
they are boring. I don't care about hardwares. I don't care about the kitchenwares and the items and the amenities.
That's pretty sad.
Yeah. I guess I talked enough about my stuff, about my working life.
Mm-hmm.
It's your turn.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah. So school started, and I've come to realize even after listening to you talk for like I guess 20-30 minutes on end,
30 minutes.
I literally cannot think of anything unusual that happened at school that I could talk about. It was the most mundane process in my entire life.
But my working is also very mundane.
Your working is mundane, but it's interesting because I've never even been at I've never worked before, so of course it would be interesting. Of course I would have crazy reactions. But I feel like if I were to tell you anything, you would just look at it and go, "Yeah, I've fucking been there.
No.
I was at the university you were in, you son of a bitch." I was like, yes.
But in a totally different course.
Yeah, but that doesn't really change much in how the lifestyle works. I could tell you what the fuck I'm being taught, but that would be the most boring thing in the world.
Did you been taught about porn?
We have mentioned
What? Pornography
before.
What?
No, like it was no. It doesn't go that deep. We have talked about sex in media, like as in like how sex sells and stuff. But that was like last semester. This semester, I don't know whether or not we will.
Speaking of sex sells.
However, for fuck's sake, yeah. What do you say? Yeah.
Speaking of sex sells, that the characters in Devil May Cry, they are sexualized. That sex sells. That's an example of sex sells.
Okay. Sure.
Well, okay, you continue.
No, but okay, I think there is one thing. We will be talking about anime and manga and esports in one of the courses.
What the hell? What course is that?
Asian Media in Transition. It basically talks about media in Asia as it transitions into like a globalized sort of thing.
But anime and manga are still very niche.
But they have an audience outside. They are slowly being accepted outside.
Yeah, but they are still very niche. They aren't really that mainstream.
Premise. They are niche, but that doesn't change the premise that there is a trend slowly appearing.
Your Toho get mentioned?
Oh, fucking course not. I don't think so. It is like anime and manga, like in general, I guess.
Okay.
But that's like in week 6. I'm still in week 4 right now. We haven't gone there yet.
So are you looking forward to that course?
I have to present the fucking course.
What?
I have to present the course with like 3 other people. Everyone has to present a course.
Oh, so what's the topic? What's the topic?
Everyone presents a topic. I'm just presenting the topic of anime and manga. There are other topics about Asian media.
You have to pick. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so I thought it's like more free flow.
Esports, but I wanted esports, but the 3 other people were like
fighting games. Fighting games.
Yeah, fighting games.
Puyo.
Oh shit! Stop right there. I just remembered.
What?
Last week, in the club we were once at, in J-Pop Club, which is basically the Japanese pop club, where you and I used to be at. I'm still in it. I'm the vice president.
Yeah, I know.
I actually played Under Night in Birth with one of the twins. One of the
I know. The twins are.
I'm not gonna say their names here because, of course, a bit of privacy, right?
Yeah.
But I played with him. He mains Line.
And
I'm starting to play Line.
And
I actually did pretty okay against him. Which is pretty surprising.
What do you mean by pretty okay?
Pretty okay. I was able to react properly. I was able to punish properly. I was able to use Line's role properly. I was able to, at the very least, do good shit on it. I actually successfully vorpaled him like a few times, which is pretty cool. And
you mean you beat him?
I beat him, I think, twice out of like quite dozens of 24 matches or something, which was
okay.
Multiple times I felt like I had like the edge, but I slipped because I guess I started losing it a bit.
Okay.
Because I've come to realize when I play fighting games, every time I win, my brain immediately defaults into thinking, okay, let's try doing something that you've never tried before. And every time I think that, I immediately lose because, of course, I can't fucking do it properly.
Yeah,
If
try
I
to
just
play safe.
stuck to the game plan and just reacted and just, guarded if I had to guard, attack if I had to attack, use my projectiles if I have to, I think I would have beat him a few more times. It was pretty good experience. Because you should remember what happened like fucking last year and shit.
What happened last year?
How did you forget?
What?
I played fighting games, lost a few times, had my insecurity issues come back, and I guess
Oh,
got really sad.
okay,
And I was
okay.
like, I'm sad. I can't be good at fighting games.
Well,
Now I'm
yeah.
slightly better. Now I seem to be
That-
because I at least had a BNB for Linne, which is a lot better than my game plan for Akatsuki back in the days when I was still using Akatsuki. Yeah.
Yeah, I say there's still a long way to go.
Yeah, still long to
Because
go.
yeah, there's still a long way to go. But yeah, good job. I thought that your twins are supposed to teach you anything you play with them.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't know what to teach me. He sees that I have all the basics down. He has nothing to teach me. I suppose now the only thing I have to teach myself is find more BNB combos, and or like the matchups for like other different characters. Because I've only played against Linne and Wagner, which was the other twin's main character.
Wagner,
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
The other twin
Yeah.
was using Wagner.
I suddenly think of Wagner as that grappler, that big guy.
What?
Wagner.
Yeah, but
Wagner is the prince. Is the princess. But I
the
thought of the
princess.
grappler.
Yeah, the little princess
I thought
with
the
all the
grappler.
fire and all this.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, so what should I say again? Okay, I forgot what to say. All I can say is good job, and you actually have a lot more to learn. Like
Yeah,
you know the basics, but the more advanced stuff, yeah, probably need to know about
Okay.
them. But I don't know, like the. Well, I don't want to talk. I don't talk shit. I don't want to talk shit about people, but
Do
well,
it, you pussy! Do it!
the
Talk shit
twins,
about everyone.
they don't know
No, let's
some
not,
of the
let's
stuff
not.
they don't know actually. They don't know what's BNB. The last time I asked them, they
No,
don't know
the
what's
twins know what is BNB.
Yeah, they know by now. Like back then when I asked them, do they know about BNB? They don't know about it, and that just
Dude, no.
put the dots.
No,
on
no,
me.
no. Either they don't know BNB in general, or they don't know BNB as a term. They know
don't
how
know
to
the
do
bread and
BNB.
butter. No. They literally don't know what the term is. The last time
Okay,
I
then
asked
that
them.
just means they don't know the term. They can still play fighting games, right?
But BNB, if you don't know, but BNB is quite a basic term. So if you don't know what is BNB,
Dude,
then that might say something about.
Dude, I literally played through Guilty Gear and BlazBlue before I learned what the fuck bread and butter combos were. It can
But
take
okay,
you
the
a
thing
while
is-
if you do.
The
It
thing
can take you a
is,
while if you don't. For fuck's sake, yeah.
the thing is, they
You first.
play longer than me, and I learned about BNB first. When I talk to them, I assume they know all the fighting games terms, and then so I just brought up BNB like I assume they're already familiar with all the terms, and they just asked what's BNB, and I was thinking, what? You don't know what's BNB?
It could just be that even though they know how to play fighting games, they learned it all by themselves. They didn't go look around. If you did look around the internet, you would of course learn what the hell BNBs are. It is everywhere. They always say it like, "Oh, here's your bread and butter combo." However, if you learned fighting games by yourself or with a mentor who himself doesn't know what the term BNB is, it will take you quite a while to learn what the hell BNB is as a term. That's my proposition as to why they don't know it. It doesn't mean they're stupid or anything. It just means
I don't say they're stupid.
it just means they have never been exposed to the term. They can play fighting games. They just don't know the term of BNB and maybe some other kinds of terms.
Well, like when they don't know what is BNBs, they give me the impression that they don't look up a whole lot of online resources. That's about it.
So I guess it just means they learn stuff by themselves, which is admirable.
Well, I want to say that.
Oh.
I want to say that actually. The learning stuff by yourself, well, Yeah, you learn stuff by yourself, and that's it. Yeah, but the thing with fighting game is, well, nowadays there's a lot of resources online. Nowadays we have something called internet, and you can look up things. And there's online communities and things.
Well, we also have to take into the idea of the context of where they were. Why did they not search the internet? Why have they not been exposed to BNBs on the internet?
Well,
what
who knows?
stopped them?
Well, I don't know. But at least, but I think that since then, they probably know a lot more things now because I introduced them Discord.
Yes, they at least know the Tigony execution. Tigony.
Tigony.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
236 now.
Yeah, they got better then.
Dude, do you know how fucking hard it is to do Tigony on a keyboard?
Tigony? On the keyboard? No. I don't know. I don't use keyboard.
You know how fucking hard it is. You have to go... Jesus fucking Christ. There's like a real weird timing to it. Especially if you use WASD. Like, try doing that now. Just WASD a Tigony. It's so fucking weird. I cannot do it consistently, like, at all. But
WASD on Tigony.
Cool. Tigony. Tigony. Tigony.
Well, you're going to learn it regardless.
I tried the fight stick the other day as well.
You probably are not used to it.
I have no idea how it works. I don't know. It is so oddly insensitive compared to, like, I mean, a keyboard is much easier because you only have to use your fingers.
You just use it for the first time. Of course, you are not used to it.
And I don't know how to teach myself how to use it again.
You need to get a new arcade stick yourself, and you need to take time to get used to it.
I tried to quarter circle forward. Do you know how long it took me to get that right? Jesus fucking Christ.
I can get that right, but in actual battle, I cannot get it right.
I'd rather just play with my keyboard. I'm gonna go to evil with a keyboard.
It's possible.
I don't know.
It's totally possible. Yeah, there are keyboard players.
I thought there are certain consoles that do not accept keyboards, like inputs and stuff, which makes it very.
Oh yeah, I forgot about consoles.
Yeah,
but very difficult. There are keyboards made for consoles that exist.
Oh, yeah. Is it called a keybox or something? Because I remember hearing about keyboxes.
Not hitbox. Not only hitbox. It's called hitbox. But I'm not saying is I've seen keyboards, like actual keyboards for consoles. I've seen it.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, you can get those things. If you have the money, you can buy those things.
I don't have money for a mic. How do you think I'll buy that?
Yeah, I know. I know about your issues.
Oh shit, did we even tell the audience you have a new mic? They must be so bewildered by your amazingly clear, suave, manly voice. All this... Yes, Kodo has a new mic. Kodo has a new mic.
I don't know, man. Like, for this past 40 minutes, I've been screaming. So I'm pretty close to the mic. Maybe we'll just blow their ears.
You know, all this time we've actually been doing an ASMR video and none of you have noticed. Now you do.
Yeah, I got a new mic.
Yeah.
And that's good. And because like when I share these videos around and people the audio is a very common complaint I heard. So I finally got a mic. Yeah, now
I still don't.
It's better.
Now they're not going to complain about the both of us. They're going to complain about me. I love all you guys.
Good luck for you.
Yeah, good luck to me. I'm going to go.
Yeah, maybe start looking for jobs.
Fuck.
Well,
I'm really... Yeah.
Actually, can university students find jobs in Malaysia?
I will come to believe you have to negotiate time for that, though.
Time for that,
because we all have different units. All those units have different times. Sometimes you have days where you have nothing. Sometimes you have days where you have everything. It's a bit hard to find a good time.
Oh yeah, speaking of the time, I'm surprised that even though I'm working and I have much less time. But there are university students that are still more busy than me. What the hell?
They have fucking work to do, man. Come on. They have things
But
to read.
I was so working. I was busy. I have to work 8 hours. 8 hours a
Dude,
day.
don't fuck. Dude,
for 6
you're
days
a
a week.
university student. You shouldn't be underestimating the shit we all have to do.
Because in my university days, I have much more free times. Hello.
Yeah, I'm still here, man. I'm still here.
Yeah,
I was thinking of what to say.
in my university days, they have much more free times. I'm way more busier when I'm working. And it actually reminds me of my school days. It's almost as busy as that.
Huh.
Yeah, and yeah, university has the most free time and potentially the best period I have because I have so much free
Why
time.
did you leave?
Yeah, I have to transfer.
I still don't know which uni you're going, my friend.
Yeah, I'm keeping that. I won't disclose on that. I'm just keeping that a private thing. Yeah.
Sure, I guess.
Well, is it so? Are you busy actually? Your university life?
I suppose it's getting a lot busier. A lot of stuff to do. I have 2 marketing units, and those 2 marketing units are asking quite a bit.
Ask
for
quite a bit.
For like the later weeks, reports and shit.
What do you mean by ask quite a bit? What are you saying?
Dude, you've been in discovery marketing. You know what the hell you have to go through, right? The part
Oh
about making
my
a report
God.
for like a real company and
No.
all that shit. That's what's happening. But this time, here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna look at a country. You're gonna ask yourself, can my company come to this country and succeed? That's
Well,
one of the units. The other unit
I don't
is,
know.
hey, you're gonna look at this company. This company has one strategic business unit that you're gonna look at. Now look at its literal annual report through 5 years of annual reporting, 5 years of statistics, 5 years of so much shit, and then ask yourself, what strategy will we be making for the next 5 years or 10 years? I think. And
I
then
don't know.
shoot yourself
Go
in the
ask the CEOs of the company.
No. The CEO is not the one making the strategy. It is the marketers, or at least the strategic marketers that make the strategy.
I don't know. Ask BioWare.
Why?
Because, well, I think they are. Wait, hold on. Okay, because people are saying that BioWare will die because of the Anthem the dumpster fire known as Anthem.
I don't know, man. Yeah, Anthem is a dumpster fire,
Yeah.
but I don't know whether or not they will die. You have to look at a lot of things, the assets, all that shit. I don't know.
Because the BioWare has failed twice. The first time is Andromeda. The second time is BioWare. And the second time is Anthem.
BioWare has failed BioWare itself.
The second time
That's
is
pretty sad.
Anthem. And yeah, they failed twice. And people are saying that BioWare is gonna get closed, gonna get shut down.
Oof. Or someone's gonna buy it or some shit. I don't know.
But BioWare is owned by EA.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know
It's a
what's
joke.
gonna happen.
Yeah, so well, let's see, how many times do we have left? We have like 12 minutes left. Do you have anything more to say?
I suppose there is one topic that I've realized I have not said last week, and it is that I hate the sound of my own voice. A lot of people hate the sound of their own voice. If I hear my voice as it travels through my skull into my ears, I sound like an adult. I sound like a guy with some depth in his voice. I sound like someone who can communicate with someone else, and that someone else would look at me with like respect. He'll look at me and go, okay, I'm talking with a human fucking being. But then as I record my voice and as I hear it, I want to shoot myself. I sound like a baby saying his first words for the first time as he's choking on his teddy bear. And as his parents, as they save him from asphyxiation by teddy bear, he says his first words, and the first words is cunt. And
What?
that's why I hate my own voice.
What the hell? You basically
I
should posting.
had to literally like practice that joke so many times for it to feel like it could work.
You're
Didn't
basically
work, though.
posting.
Yeah. I hate my voice. I fucking hate it. No, I hate when my voice sounds like when it's recorded. I don't know if whether or not my recorded voice actually sounds like that when people hear my voice. And I am so pissed by that idea. Because I feel like I've been living a fucking lie for so long.
Please don't tell me there's another punchline.
What?
Please don't tell me there's another punchline.
No, there is no punchline. I am legitimately angry that my voice sounds like shit. It sounds so. I just sound like a kid, or at least you know, I sound like those kinds of guys who just. I don't know. It's like as if they have never been outside. They have just been like, look, I've hit a very bad form of puberty. That's why my voice is so fucking fucked up and shit. I hate my voice. I love how it sounds like to me. I hate how it sounds like if someone plays it back to me.
Well, it's the same thing for me. If I'm talking right now, I think my voice is fine. But when I hear my own recorded voice, I don't know how to listen to it. The voice itself is cringy. It's like, you know, every time I'm the one who's doing the recording, so every time I have to listen to the voice.
Yeah. If God is not a lie, then he has made us live a lie anyway. Why, God? Why would you fucking do this to us?
Oh yeah, you're religious, right?
No, I'm actually not very religious. That was just a religious joke. I'm actually not very religious at all.
Oh, I see.
I've lost faith after so long. Actually, I've never really been that faithful to begin with. Here's a story. I don't think I've told this story before. Here's a story about why, at a certain point in my life, I never went to church for multiple years, even though my mom is religious and used to go to church. There was a time when I was in church. My mom allowed me to, I guess, like walk outside the church because I was fucking bored. I was like super young back then. I guess not really a toddler. I think I was in kindergarten or something. So I was just walking around outside, and for some reason, one of the Sunday school people, maybe a teacher or something, thought it was appropriate to pull me away to Sunday school. I don't even remember this, but from what I have heard from like my grandma and just my family, I was fucking terrified. I was just crying.
They pull you to Sunday school?
Yeah, you know those. Is it called a Sunday school? I don't know. What is it called? Like those, like in church where you know you. I don't even know whether or not you even know that. I don't know. Like it's like a little small school for like the kids to go to doing church.
No, I'm imagining. You know why I'm imagining? I'm just imagining that you, as a little kid, you're walking around, then some stranger suddenly pull you into the school without you knowing anything. I would kind
of believe they at least tried to convince me, but it didn't work. So they just, I guess, tried to be a bit more forceful. But I was fucking terrified of it, which may be why my parents stopped going to church, because I was so horrified of the idea of going to church and meeting that person.
It traumatized you.
Yeah, it might as well have traumatized me. But for after a while, I of course forgot all about it. I have forgotten a lot of my younger memories. Like all of it is just gone. I might as well have Alzheimer's because I just forgot everything. Mind you, Alzheimer's is actually pretty serious, so that was a joke. Don't take that seriously. Other than that, I did go to church later on in my life, but I could not, for the life of me, be interested at all. Church is either something you indoctrinate into your kids, or you bring them as like teenagers or adults so they can choose for themselves whether or not they should be religious. I chose not to be fucking religious because I could not, for the life of me, understand anything anyone was saying. There was a Chinese congregation, and at the time I was not very in tune with my... I was not very good at Chinese. At the time, my Chinese was deteriorating like a lot. So I just like, so I just went walking outside the church, like the same as I was when I was a fucking toddler. But this time, nobody was there to fucking tell me, hey, I'm gonna drag you to Sunday school and you're gonna be fucking horrified by the idea. No, I just walked around. Those were pretty good times.
Ooh,
and that was how my life. And that was how my religious life began and fucking. I'm not really religious anymore, I guess. Well, I never
Wow.
even started being
Have you
religious at all.
considered not having any religion at all? Like
I
becoming
thought
an
you were
atheist?
gonna say, have you considered our Lord and Savior Jesus?
No, I'm asking. Have you considered?
I am considering, but I don't know whether or not I should even say it aloud because I will come. Look, my grandma is religious. She believes in the religion, but she is very kind about it. She's not there to force the religion down your throat. She
That's
just
good.
lives a humble life. But I don't know how she will react if I say I'm just not interested. I really don't. I'm not interested in telling her this right now, like at all.
Oh, I see.
She's
Wow.
a kind old woman, you know. But I don't know whether or not I'm comfortable telling her.
Oh yeah, that
I'm
reminds me.
yeah.
Yesterday,
What happened?
well, like they call her, like the supervisors. It's like someone called the
Yeah.
higher ups, like the supervisor. Say the supervisor is a young lady. Like she's obviously like trying to like playing the jokes. I just say that the supervisor is a young lady. Then I don't know why I just suddenly reply says no, she's not young. She's an old lady. I just say that. Say it to the. Yeah, I don't know. I forgot why. I forgot why I respond. I just respond to that. I actually say that. It's and then
What happened? Did the entire shopping mall explode when you did that?
everyone, it's just in a small room. So yeah, everyone who hears that, they just keep laughing. Why did you say? I just say, why did I call the supervisor old? I shouldn't say that.
Holy shit!
I'm aware I shouldn't say
You
that.
might as well be the fucking legend of that fucking break room by
I
this
think
point.
it's
That is hilarious.
basically a meme. I think it can be a meme. It's potential to be a meme from that day on.
I don't know, man. Holy shit! That was great.
I just call someone old. Yeah.
What have you fucking done?
Yeah, I mean, I guess that one shouldn't be too honest. Or one should be, well, keep their mouth shut.
I guess.
Well, anyway, do you have anything more to say?
I don't really think so. Also, I'm starting to get a bit thirsty, so I feel like maybe we should end it here.
Wow.
This was I mean, yeah, nothing else.
Oh.
You got anything else to add, my friend?
Well, I keep
Si,
saying,
senor.
I keep playing Devil May Cry.
Fuck, you have to record 5. How good is it? How amazing is it?
Well, it's really amazing.
Yeah.
I come back from work and I play Devil May Cry. And I just keep
And right
playing
now, I'm stopping you from playing Devil May Cry.
it. Because?
See, I'm such a great friend. Because of the fucking podcast. What the,
The
hell
podcast.
Yeah, boy.
Well, I should take a break now. Take a break from Devil May Cry. Yeah, I just play too much of it.
Have you finished the game yet or something?
Yes, already. I'm playing it for the second time, but I'm trying to get S rank on all the missions. And
So you were trying. Okay.
Dante is really hard.
Have you been switching all your stances and shit?
Yeah.
Sort of gun trick.
Yeah, you have seen you are aware of it. You have seen.
Yes,
Have you
I've
seen
seen
people
fucking.
play?
I've seen how Donguri fucking plays.
Yeah,
Whoosh,
so
whoosh,
I'm
man.
learning that. I'm learning that, and it's very execution demanding. You have to pay attention to your melee, switching your guns, switching your stance, and pay attention to the enemy. It's
Ooh,
totally not easy.
Practice makes perfect, motherfucker.
It will take a while. It will take a while. Yeah, and
Anything else?
well,
I would like to have it.
Have you played Devil May Cry before?
I played Devil May Cry 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yes.
Oh, yeah, play all
I
of
have played
them.
all of the Devil May Cry.
Yeah, beat all of them.
I haven't actually beat 1. My dad was the one who played Devil May Cry 1 and 3 all the way. before he played Monster Hunter, that was the game he would play in his spare time, and he played for like a long time. Like just he's also played Devil May Cry 2. Now that I think about it, he's played all the PS2 Devil May Cry games. He has not played Devil May Cry 4.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I say. Well, I think I should say it now, should I? Actually, I have a long history with Devil May Cry, the series itself.
Oh shit!
About it. It'll be a
Speak
long
up,
story
man.
time. Well, first, I can say Devil May Cry is my childhood games. It took me a while to realize that. It's completely forgotten. It's like a forgotten tale. DMC is actually my childhood games. And I didn't even know it.
Interesting.
Yeah, I played like when I was very young. I didn't play Devil May Cry 1 and 2. I actually did play 2. I played 2, 3, 4. Okay.
And as we all know, 2 is the shit one.
No, I don't know. Well, when I first played Devil May Cry 2, I'm fine with it actually.
Oh.
I actually kind of enjoys it. Well, I was very young. But the first one I played is Devil May Cry 4. Like when I first heard of this series is from my friend, and the story he told me is totally different from what Devil May Cry actually is. Like my friend says, Devil May Cry is a post-apocalyptic horror game.
Wait, what?
Post-apocalyptic.
How?
I don't know. Maybe because when he told me that, we are both primary school kids, and maybe that's what he sees. He's still very young, and he saw all the wrong things. Aside from that, he says Dante is immortal, and then he says, Dante is immortal, and the game is in a post-apocalyptic settings. It's a horror game, and Dante has a girlfriend. That's all the things he told me. Oh yeah, he also said that the girlfriend has a father, and the girlfriend's father is dead, killed by demons.
Wait, is he talking about Devil May Cry 3 or some shit?
I have no idea.
I suppose if you look at it in a certain way, it does look very post-apocalyptic.
Just Devil May Cry 3. It's just Devil May Cry 3.
Yeah.
That's only Devil May Cry 3. And so I believe all the words he says. So and then I got my PS3 months later. I got my PS3 and I bought Devil May Cry 4. And then when I would look at the cutscene, I was thinking, wait, why are there people around? Why are there people around? What's going on?
Why isn't this post-apocalyptic?
Yeah, I thought it's post-apocalyptic. Why are there people around? And then I played Devil May Cry 4. Yeah, and I played Devil May Cry 4 then.
And it was great.
I actually don't remember.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, maybe I enjoyed it at the time, but I don't remember how I played. If I want to compare the time I played to right now, it's really very different. And I wish I can still remember how I played back then. I want to see how shitty I am back then. Yeah. So I played Devil May Cry 4 first. It's my first venture into the series. Then later on, I got Devil May Cry 3 on PS2, and I played that. I think I beat Devil May Cry 3 first before I beat Devil May Cry 4. And I also get Devil May Cry 2. I didn't beat that. So
it was so shit.
3. I don't know. I have a tendency to not finish game when I was a kid.
Oh.
Other games I leave them half
just like me, I flounder around. Like we didn't really have the attention span back then to actually finish games.
And besides,
pretty interesting.
I have a tons of games to play back then. Like the PS2, it's all bootlegs. Like one PS2 bootlegs is like 10 ringgit, so I have a shit ton of games.
Oh yeah, true. My dad always bought like those bootleg games every Sunday. Like he bought back 2 or 3 every Sunday. Sometimes he brought like ones that he's bought before, but sometimes he buys like a lot of new ones, and I just kept playing.
Yeah.
So yeah, I get your feeling, man.
And then there's one thing that I don't really remember, but I'm suspecting. I think there was a time I was hooked on the series because I remember I once drew a comic of myself as Dante.
Are you serious?
Yes, yes, yes. I just draw myself Dante, and I saw my friends get kidnapped, so I just carry the rebellions and the 2 guns, and then go killing demons.
This is what you call a real weeaboo dream right here, motherfucker. Holy shit.
Oh my shit, my mic. Okay.
Don't hurt your mic, motherfucker.
My mic just fall down.
Your mic ain't a demon, man. Your mic ain't a demon. Don't hurt it.
I might just fall down. Yeah, I remember I draw a comic, but I don't remember whether I'm like hooked on the series. I don't have the memory for that. Yeah, so I once draw myself standing. Yeah, and then
fuck.
Yeah. Oh, I also played the DMC Devil May Cry. I just remember that.
Yeah.
DMC Devil May Cry. I played that.
What were your thoughts on it? What were your thoughts on it?
I quite enjoyed it at the time. Like before I bought the game, I do see the reviews. Like the reviews are Metacritic reviews. The user score is very bad.
Oh.
And I was thinking, wait, is the game that bad? I don't think so. And I bought it and played it. Wait, that's pretty good. It isn't that bad. Yeah. But years later, yeah, and after I played the DMC Devil May Cry, I have not touched. I didn't care about the series. I lost interest in the series and don't care about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then only until like 2 years ago, and I learned about the combat, like the how deep the combat can go, and yeah, my interest started again.
Okay.
I have the interest again. And yeah, and that's where I also learned the problems with DMC Devil May Cry and how bad Devil May Cry 2 actually is. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Then, well, and yeah, since I saw the combat, the crazy combos, and it's hard to. I played Devil May Cry 2 on PS2 emulator and buy Devil May Cry 4, and I couldn't get into it actually. I actually couldn't get into it. Yeah, and
oh shit! You sound like you're just getting fully prepared for this. Jesus.
What do you mean?
I don't know. You're getting all the games again, I guess.
Well, that was before Devil May Cry 5 was announced actually.
Oh.
Yeah, I play it and I just drop it. I find them really boring to play actually. Yeah, I just thinking, wait, why am I really bored by it? Like the combat's supposed to be good, right? And I just play it, and then I notice the issues with it. It's that it's too easy. First thing you can say is too easy. It doesn't push you. It doesn't really push you to get better. And the second problem is, there isn't any level design. I say like they're just rooms after rooms of enemies for you to kill. It's that's the thing with beat 'em ups. Like beat 'em ups in general, they don't have any level designs. You just walk from rooms to rooms and beat up enemies. Yeah, and
but at the time it was fun, I guess.
Timer? Bloody Palace?
At the time, it was fine.
It was fine. Actually, Devil May Cry 5 is the same. It's also rooms after rooms of enemies for you to kill. Yeah. And yeah, for a long time, and I just drop it. I find it too boring, and I drop it. And I was thinking, wait,
oh no,
maybe I'm not into beat 'em up at all. But then I play other beat 'em ups. I play other beat 'em ups. I play Bayonetta and Frisia and Sengoku Basara. And I was thinking, oh wait, I actually like beat 'em up. So I only doesn't like DMC. And then DMC 5 It's announced and I don't really care about it. But people are hyping it up. Hyping it out as the best. Maybe that's the best Devil May Cry in this series. And then I got a voucher. And I say,
how the shit did you get a voucher?
Friends.
Oh.
Yeah, friends share codes around. So I got a voucher and pre-ordered the game. And it's quite cheap anyway. So I got the game and I'm just waiting. I'm thinking, let's try it. Wait. Before that, I played the demo. I very enjoyed the demo. Like I don't have any expectations on the demo. I play it and I feel very boring. It remind me of the time when I played Devil May Cry 3 and 4. But then I say, hey, let's try to aim for S rank, and suddenly the game gets a lot better.
Ooh.
Yeah, so because trying to get S rank actually push me to get better.
Okay.
Yeah, to learn the combos and to not get any damage, to learn the enemy patterns, and not to get any damage. Yeah, and yeah, I quite enjoyed the demo. And then I got the voucher. I pre-ordered the game. The game comes out, and I play it. And then, well, it's really good. Maybe Game of the Year 2019. This game will be the Game of the Year 2019.
Let's hope. There's quite a few more months, man. Quite a few more months.
Like 9 months, I think.
Yeah. Let's see what the next 9 months is going to give us.
Yeah, I think that's the whole story. My whole history with Devil May Cry. Well, I think we can just stop here.
Yep.
I think it stops at a weird point.
I don't know. What else can we say to stop it at a better point?
No idea.
I don't think I have. Yeah, we got none. We're bored. We have nothing to do. We're kids.
I have plenty of things to do.
Care. Oh yeah, you're working. I suppose I do have a few assignments.
Coming out assignments at the moment.
Two to three that I do this week, I think. What's the third one?
Oh yeah, I forgot. Your course has a lot of assignments.
Yes.
Well,
your course is just exams and tests. But mine is
not that much assignments. You don't have a whole lot.
Yeah.
Well, good luck with that.
Yep. Good luck for me. So what now?
I guess we can stop here.
Yep. In any case, thank you, motherfuckers, for listening to episode 9 of Erratic Symposium with your host, Jordan, and the other host, Kodo. See you fuckers next week.
See you guys next week.